Hello students, today we discuss about the nutrition in Aspergillus. So the introductory part I have already discussed with you in previous videos. So let's start with the nutrition in Aspergillus. So this is the structure of the Aspergillus. In that the mycelium is grow on the substratum and they will be anchoring and provide the nutrition to the whole Aspergillus. In that, some rhizoidal hyphae are present. Rhizoidal hyphae, they will be penetrate into the substratum and they can absorb the nutritions from the substratum. On that, some straight lined or vertical mycelium, vertical growth is present, that is known as the conidiophore, and on that conidiophore conidia are present. So generally this Aspergillus is the achlorophyllus. Achlorophyllus, that means they cannot, or the chlorophyll pigment is absent. That's why they cannot prepare the food material by the photosynthesis, and this term is known as the heterotrophic mode of nutrition. Then saprophytic means these Aspergillus are saprophytic. That means they are grow on the dead and decaying material. So these rhizoidal hyphae, they will be penetrate into the substratum and they can, or these rhizoidal hyphae secreted some enzymes into the substratum. That's why they convert the complex organic food material into the simple sugar, and these simple sugars will be absorbed by the rhizoidal hyphae and they circulate these sugars on all mycelial mass. That's why this Aspergillus shows the extracellular digestion, because the rhizoidal hyphae will secretate some extracellular enzyme into the substratum, so they can be convert these organic food material into the simple sugar. These simple sugars will be penetrated by the, or these simple sugar will be absorbed by the rhizoidal hyphae and they can circulate this sugar on the mycelium. So in Aspergillus, the extracellular digestion is present. Uh, on the view of the, in MCQs, mostly asking regarding the what is heterotrophic mode of nutrition, then saprophytic, and the extracellular digestion. On that point, different types of MCQs will be asked. Then next point regarding the life cycle of Aspergillus or the reproduction in Aspergillus. So this Aspergillus fungi shows the vegetative reproduction, asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. In vegetative reproduction, these mostly or they takes place by the fragmentation. That means the hyphae breaks up accidentally or by the external forces. Each fragment of the broken hyphae is grow as a entire mycelium, and this vegetative reproduction mostly takes place during the favorable conditions. So this is happening due to in case of the vegetative reproduction. In case of asexual reproduction, this asexual reproduction mostly takes place with the help of conidiophore. This conidiophore will produces the conidia, that means the spores. These spores will be spreading by the wind and they can germinate on the suitable substratum. So they causes the new infection to the host, and with the help of this conidia, the asexual reproduction takes place in the Aspergillus. Then in case of sexual reproduction, the sexual reproduction is in haplontic or a haploid life cycle is present in the Aspergillus. So when the somatic hyphae will be grow, on that hyphae there is the production of or they produces the female reproductive structure and male reproductive structure. In female reproductive structure, they produces the oogonium, and in that oogonium, nucleus and cytoplasm is present. In case of male reproductive organ or male reproductive structure, the antheridium is present. So in that antheridium, there is the male nucleus and cytoplasm is present. When the male female cytoplasm and male cytoplasm are united in the plasmogamy. So there is the formation of N plus N. Then these after the plasmogamy that means the union of cytoplasm of female as well as male. So after the plasmogamy, the ascogenous hyphae is produced. These ascogenous hyphae will produce they produces the asci in the cleistothecium. They produces the specialized structure, that is cleistothecium, and in that cleistothecium asci is present. So in asci there were karyogamies takes place. Karyogamy means there is the union of male as well as female nucleus, and this is the diploid phase. So this after the karyogamy, they undergoes reduction, that means in the they undergoes the meiosis process, and after the meiosis they produces the ascospores. These ascospores are again haploid in number, and these ascospores, when they affected or infected the host plant, the germination of the Aspergillus will be takes place. So this is the whole life cycle of the Aspergillus. So in that, the first the mycelium is haploid, on that male and female reproductive organs will produce. Then in that reproductive organs, the plasmogamy takes place. After the plasmogamy, the in ascogenous hyphae produces the asci. In that asci, the karyogamy takes place. In on that after the karyogamy, the meiosis process takes place. In that after meiosis, the reduction of the chromosomal number takes place, and on the ascospores, the haploid number of chromosomes is present, and they again infected and they grow as a mycelium. So in that, firstly haploid structure, then diploid, and again it will be haploid. That's why the cycles will be haploid or haplontic life cycle. So on the topic or the different questions may be asking regarding the what is the life cycle in Aspergillus. वहाँ पे आपको अलग अलग ऑप्शन दिए जाएंगे, दैट इज़ हैप्लॉइड, डिप्लॉइड, देन हैप्लोडिप्लॉन्टिक, डिप्लोहैप्लॉन्टिक. तो उसका राइट आंसर क्या है? हैप्लॉइड और हैप्लॉन्टिक लाइफ साइकिल. रिगार्डिंग द असेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन, कैसे क्वेश्चन पूछा जाएगा इसके ऊपर? सो इन एस्परजिलस असेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन टेक्स प्लेस बाय, तो वहाँ पे हम आपको अलग अलग ऑप्शन दिए जाएंगे, दैट इज कोनिडियोफोर है, क्लाइमेडोफोर है, देन हार्मागोन्स है, ऐसे आपको वहाँ ऑप्शन दिए जाएंगे. उसमें से राइट आंसर क्या होगा? कोनिडियोफोर. देन सो इन दिस वे रिप्रोडक्शन इन एस्परजिलस, तो वहाँ पे आपको अलग अलग ऑप्शन दिए जाएंगे, वेजिटेटिव, असेक्सुअल, सेक्सुअल. तो जो एस्परजिलस है, एस्परजिलस में तीनों मतलब वेजिटेटिव, असेक्सुअल और सेक्सुअल रिप्रोडक्शन होता है. सो फॉर टुडेज वी stop here. So I hope all of you are understood this concept of the Aspergillus.